Hi everyone and welcome.
Hi, everyone.
Hey Corey.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, this is the day 3 of the illustration and digital painting Adobe Live event on Behance. Good to see you here. I see Ahmad, Madison, and I saw so many great entries for the contest today. Contest inspired by you, Corey.
That's so flattering.
Yeah, I discovered your illustration of this king with no face. And I said, oh, it looks so good. Let's do something about it and Chrome. So we invite you to use Photoshop and Illustrator. Again, same idea. You create an illustration based on the theme of the day. There is a contest tab on behance.net/live if you want to check the rules. And there is a link to a form so you can submit your entry. And at the end of the show, we will ask Corey, okay, which one do you prefer? It's an opportunity to win a Creative Cloud subscription. Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe Corey, we can jump in and maybe we can see where you're at. And
okay.
And if you can recap also, like explain what you did so far.
Explain what I've done so
far.
Yeah, sure. So I started off with a simple compositional sketch, and then kind of blocked in the background. I blocked in the figure using a lot of different reference photos.
Yeah.
And then
including Jamila, who was in the chat with us.
Yes, yeah.
Maybe she will be back today.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, you drew like on day one. If you want to watch a replay, it's available on the Creative Cloud YouTube channel. But you drew from scratch this character, merging a pose by a picture, and also you took some pictures of models. I remember to draw the
3D
face.
Model.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And there was a 3D model also for the pose on the stairs. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and from there, I kind of design the elements that'll be in the background in Adobe Illustrator and bring them over to Cinema 4D to turn them into 3D objects. And that's what the buildings in the background you see here are. And then I export those to layers that I paint over in Photoshop and kind of give everything the atmospheric textural quality that I use in my illustrations. And that's where I'm at now.
Cool. I see more people are joining. Hi, Madison. Hi, Gustavo. Mitch, good to see you back. And yeah, we're live from San Francisco. I see some people from Seattle. Let us know where you're from. I think I saw Romain in the chat with a great illustrator. I'm sure he will love your show. I'm sure that's why he's here, because he loves buildings.
Oh, yeah.
And lights and cities.
Yeah, we were looking at his stuff. It's so amazing.
Olivia from Philly. Huh. Do you know
Olivia?
Oh,
yeah, Olivia Comini. Hi, Olivia.
Hi, Olivia.
Yeah, I know her.
Corey's from Philly, too. H2B2 from Paris.
Philadelphia represent. And Paris.
Romain is here. Nice.
Hi.
Yeah, Romain. Now we know Corey's workflow. We need to understand yours now.
Yeah,
we need to invite you from here. But you're in Morocco, Romain. Let us know if you pass by the US. He says, yeah, he loves the buildings.
That's great. That's good too.
Descends back à... Ah, you're in Grenoble. Ah, ok. Je ne savais pas. Nina, Helsinki, Finland, good. Okay, so all watching. So what is your plan, Corey?
My plan?
For today, because you're already quite advanced, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I just kind of want to bring everything together. Okay. And I don't know, I have a lot of little tweaks and lighting things that I want to do.
Okay.
Just kind of bring the whole piece together and make it feel like a cohesive painting.
Cohesive. Oh my god. It's way too advanced vocabulary for me.
No.
It's a French word. You're lucky. So okay. I got this one. Hi, Michael from South Africa. Awesome. Yeah. Check Michael Roos' work. Like, he has great work. I checked his portfolio yesterday. It's very good. And Munir from Morocco. Oh, like Romain. Oh, yeah. It's an international stream for you, Corey.
Oh, wow. All around the world. Exciting.
Sochi. Whoa, Andre. Sochi. I know we know Sochi thanks to the Olympic Games in Russia.
Yeah.
Hi, Hazin from Iran.
here I kind of want to play with the hues in the background elements to make it feel like there's some atmosphere in this setting, so it's going from darker to light as it recedes into the background.
Nice color palette, yeah, Noor Design, yeah. He's saying nice color palette. Maybe you can explain how you
What's that?
how you chose these colors, because you were inspired by a picture, I think, like to choose the pink and you were telling us that usually let me show your website again. So
yeah,
if the people are watching for the first time,
colors.
this is not your usual colors, I would say.
Well, I've been listening to a lot of
usually it's very dark.
this genre of music called vaporwave, and
what? It's a genre of music? Vaporwave?
Yeah. The artwork associated with it has a lot of those
kind of Miami
to do
colors. With new wave? Oh no. Oh, Miami? No, not at all then.
I
only know new wave.
It's sort of new wave-ish.
It's new wave-ish.
New wave adjacent.
Yeah. So you make sure to check Corey's website. You can also follow him on Behance if you want to stay in touch with Corey. Ask him private questions using private messages.
Yeah, I'm happy to answer any questions anyone has. If you have any questions, feel free to bring them up.
Oh, and Julie, you missed the name of the winner. Okay, let me see if this is in the file. I'm not sure. Sorry, I have no idea. Maybe someone will help you in the chat. Roman says it's really interesting to see how much difference could be the process from a person to another one using the same tools. Yeah, that's maybe the most fascinating part of Adobe Live. Like every time we have new guests, and usually like we choose the guest based on the quality of their work, and then we discover every time new workflows, new tools, sometimes new plugins, new techniques.
Yeah.
Such as Roman this morning, if you didn't watch Roman Muradov, but over the 3 days, he used 3 different techniques in Photoshop to create illustrations.
I watched him the first day. His process is really awesome.
Yeah, it was like 2 layers with overlay and the lasso tool.
Yeah, I really like that. It was like a screen printing effect almost.
Yeah, like a screen printing, exactly. When today he said, okay, I will just use 1 layer. And I don't use the eraser. So like a canvas, traditional painting.
Yeah.
Ahmad is asking, like in your Stranger Things illustration, is it Mickey Mouse?
Yep, that's Mickey Mouse.
So why? Can you tell us the story of this illustration, maybe?
Sure. That was an illustration for Fast
Company. Show it again. So Fast, the website.
I think it's a magazine.
Yeah, the
Fast
magazine.
Company.
Yeah, Fastco. Awesome.
Yeah, and it was an article about apparently Disney is launching like a streaming service because they want to be.
They want to own the rights and stuff.
Yeah, they want to
so
be in competition with Netflix, I guess.
That's why can Netflix slay the mouse?
Right.
Okay.
It was fun though. I've always wanted to do Stranger Things artwork, so it was cool to.
And you have a mix of Stranger Things, Ghostbusters, and Mickey Mouse. Like you have a lot of references there. Awesome.
Yeah.
Callum is asking, is it based on a photo reference? Yeah, if you watch the episode from day one. Do you still have the photo somewhere? Or?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna bring it up because I want to do some more refinement on the character.
Let's do that.
It's actually probably on the desktop here. Yeah. So these are the reference photos I was working from. This is the 3D model and the pictures of Jamila and the the model men. So when I work, I usually have like 2 separate windows up simultaneously, so I can kind of like look back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you told me like, do you have 2 monitors? But yeah,
It's really nice having this
Cintiq,
huge Cintiq. Yeah,
you enjoy it.
yeah, it's great.
Which one do you have at home? You have the.
I have the 13-inch
13?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is good too. H2B2 is asking, do you always use references?
Yeah, I would say generally, I had a teacher, Christian Patchell, who I think had a really good approach towards reference, which is you should definitely do like your thumbnails and your like initial sketches, like just composition, not using reference, and then you want to take reference photos that kind of like fit your original vision. Because if you're starting out by just like looking out for reference photos, then you're just going to be like doing your illustration around the reference photo instead of like doing what's best for the image, I guess.
Yeah.
There we go. Cool. I knew I had a mist layer somewhere. I should probably be naming these.
Yeah, some people are mentioning the contest. So yeah, we are running a contest also today. The theme is Crown. It's inspired by an illustration by Corey that you can find on his website, and you can replace the face of the king by your face. Right? That was the idea, by your picture. So yeah, make sure to use the link, submit Adobe. We are monitoring your entries this way, and I will start featuring some of your illustrations in about 10 minutes. We will also give away at some point 3 illustrations that have been created on Adobe Live by WebGenerate, Jingwei, and Christine Herring. So stay active in the chat, ask questions. We will randomly pick someone who has been active in the chat. So make sure to sign in with your Adobe ID so you can chat also on behance.net/live. So Ahmad, if you want to open 2 pictures side by side in Photoshop, this is in your window settings, I think, or in the view. Like you have different views. Either you can use tabs and you switch between the tabs, or you can also rearrange your tabs, or you can just have floating windows. Okay, these are just settings of Photoshop CC. Olivia is asking, Corey, what is this piece about? Actually, it's a good question, Olivia, because we're still looking for a name, a title for this illustration.
Actually, okay, so I was listening to a vaporwave like YouTube channel when I was doing the sketches for this, and I was like, oh man, I kind of want to just like.
So it has to do with vaporwave.
Do an illustration that like I could see like being the artwork for one of those YouTube channels. 'Cause I'm like a huge fan. It's like the best kind of like work/study music in my opinion.
And we have some name entries. Helen says Escape, so I guess it's a title.
Escape's good.
Okay, I don't know what vaporwave is. Vaporwave. Music. It's a music gender, right? A music genre.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a macro genre of electronic music. Okay. And the internet meme that emerged in early. What? Okay.
It's a meme.
It's also a meme.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be a meme too.
Okay, good to know. Just listen to No, you don't have to show it. Just the music.
This is it.
This is it. Get the vaporwave.
If Jamila's watching this, she's gonna hate it. She can't stand this.
Okay, we.
I have to listen to it on headphones. Oh yeah, I've listened to this one a lot.
Okay. After we have some music right issues, so I have to stop.
Gotta cease and
Okay, so
desist.
this is the vaporwave music jar. Okay. Oula, oulala. Oulala H2B2.
What's it?
He's like, oulala. So this is this music jar which inspired Corey. And this is why this is the first time he's using positive colors. Full of hope for the future.
I have a lot of hope for the future.
Hi Alex, thanks for joining. So we are with Corey, who listened to some music 3 days ago, and now he's working on this illustration. You can see the model reference on the left. So he's working on the lights now, but if you check the, it was vaporwave, yeah. And if you check the episodes number 1 and number 2, because Corey was live with us 2 days ago and yesterday, you will understand the full process. It involves some 3D in Cinema 4D, starting in Illustrator to move to Cinema 4D, render some layers, mask layers to create the buildings in the background. It's a full process. Ahmad, I just googled vaporwave, and it was the one, like the first or the second video on YouTube. It was a vaporwave mix on YouTube, 1 hour of music. So
Yeah, that'll keep you going for a while.
I could see, like, if this is royalty free, maybe we can add it to the
YouTube
music playlist for Adobe Live, in the background. That could work.
Yeah, I thought they had music for the product design one.
Yeah.
Maybe I was imagining that.
Yeah, me neither. I had no idea about the vaporwave. I thought it was something for the kitchen, to cook potatoes.
That's funny. Huh.
Ian, what's the deadline for the contest entry? Well, we'll be with Corey for 2 hours, and after that we'll welcome Sophie Diao. She's a designer working for Google on the Google Doodles, and she will also be live for 2 hours. So let's say you have about 4 hours to submit your entry and get a chance to win a Creative Cloud subscription. What size? They're asking, what size do you use?
Well, what? What's that?
The size you're using
For the brush?
for the composition for the app.
Oh, so actually, I know that the agency that I work for has like a book that they publish with all their artists' illustrations, and the minimum dimension for it is 3,000 pixels, which I think is 10 inches.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I always use
Okay.
as a reference point. It's just 3,000 pixels.
3,000. Thanks. Oh, someone says that the character looks like a LaRue singer. She's a singer.
Oh yeah.
Good point.
Hello, LaRue. Bulletproof.
And again, if you're a Creative Cloud member, thanks to this new release of Photoshop CC 2018, you can access all the Kyle's brushes.
Mm-hmm.
And Kyle was in the chat with us yesterday. It was funny. And he mentioned that there were more than 1,400 brushes available for Creative Cloud members.
That's amazing.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So to get these brushes, we have a new brushes panel that you can organize, and it's way better. You can create folders. And if you open the contextual menu of the panel, the drop-down, you will access to the Get More Brushes command, and you will jump to the website where you can directly download the brushes that you like.
Yeah, it's so easy to use. It's amazing.
I'm here next week. We will be live with UX designers, with Travis Nelson. He works for Google. CCU, she works for Facebook. Jessica, who's from LA, and Johnny Vivo, who's an amazing designer. He's from India, but he's based in New York now. And I will be hosting with Paul Trenny. Yeah, Paul will be back.
Is that using Adobe XD?
Yeah.
Yeah, I worked a job where I had to use Adobe XD.
Oh.
I loved it. It was so easy to use.
Yeah, it's so easy and so fast. Yeah.
It was like right when I came out too. I was like, oh man, this is amazing.
Yeah, there are a lot of design assets that I used to do in Photoshop that now I'm doing everything in XD now.
Yeah, no, I feel like the design interface is really really intuitive.
And I like having 300 artboards in one single project, and it doesn't impact the performance. So
Yeah.
I like just to duplicate, like all the assets that we're using on the live stream, the lower thirds, the background, when we display the rules for the contest, they are all created with XD.
Oh, nice. Yeah, XD is great. It actually made me like doing UX design, which I don't. That's not like my strong suit, but I really like doing it in XD.
Hi, Adam. Thanks for asking. Yeah, a lot of FaceTime, yeah. Can't wait for the BXD live week. Yeah, it will be next week, Mariam, with some new features. Make sure to be back. We also have next week, it will be on Wednesday at 3 p.m. an exclusive show where you can directly engage with the XD team. So you can ask all the questions you want about XD, the roadmap, what's coming. Really, because this is how we design XD. It's just based on community feedback. We're building this tool with the community. Cool idea. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Heidi. H2B2, yeah, we are live every week now, every Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
I think the shadow on the fire escape.
Cool, Michael and Munir. I'm glad you like it. Ratan is asking about your background, like how long are you into the illustration? How did you jump into this world?
What?
For how long do you illustrate? And what is your story, Corey? Share with us.
What is the question? How long did I illustrate?
How did you become an illustrator?
Yeah. So I originally went to school for media studies at Penn State. And then I graduated, and I was like, I don't know what to do with a media studies degree.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I like graphic design. So I went to the Art Institute in Philadelphia for like a little less than a year. And a teacher there was like, you seem much more like you want to be an illustrator than a designer.
Okay.
And I was like, that's true. I like drawing more than I like designing. So they recommended University of the Arts. And I went there for 3 years. They have an amazing staff, amazing illustration program. Yeah, it was great. And then I graduated, and I just like emailed every art director email I could find, and was like, "Hey, give me work. can I meet with you? And then I met with some people at the New York Times, and they like gave me my first couple jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And then I met someone at Pacific Standard through working at a coffee shop, actually.
Oh.
And she was like, hey, I'm starting as an art director at Pacific Standard. I'll give you a couple assignments. Taylor Lee, if you're watching, I don't know if she is, but one of the best art directors in the world. And then, yeah, I don't know. Just been building that ever since.
Awesome.
That was like 2 years ago, I
2 years
guess.
ago, yeah. Fresh new illustrator on the
Yeah.
market. Already on Adobe Live.
I know. I know. I feel like I'm really lucky. I've gotten a lot of I've had a lot of lucky breaks so far.
Yeah.
How dark should the fire escape? That's good. It's good to have more contrast in the foreground elements, because then
Okay.
they read as foreground elements. Background elements have less contrast because there's like air particles in between you and them.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, especially with the mist that you added.
Mm-hmm.
Kai's brush, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I'm very excited about all the Kyle's brushes. Because it used to be I would just like pick and choose which packs, and I would pay for them. But it's really nice to just have like all of them in one spot.
Okay, and we start receiving some entries for the contest. If you want to see that, Laura is working on the crown here.
Oh,
Like a collage.
nice, nice.
We have also everybody wants the crown. Oh, looks
Cool.
more like your universe. You know, like-
Yeah, a little spy thriller.
Yeah, with the shadows. And, good job. This is Muge.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's
like
more
that,
like an Egypt reference.
Yeah, like the hieroglyph.
Yeah. And what's happening there?
Ooh,
Oh, it's a crazy frog
it's a nice animation.
trying to shave something.
Yeah, wait, what is it?
What is the story? Okay.
Tell us what the story is.
Yeah. Or the title, I mean. It says gory. Very nice. Keep sharing.
Yeah, that's great.
At the end of the show, we will ask Corey which one he prefers. And Giovas Martinez, if you're watching, I will ask you to share it again because your link doesn't seem to work, unfortunately. And you're using Dropbox, so make sure to right-click on your asset in Dropbox and copy public URL and submit it again. Sorry for this, but yeah. Didn't work.
There we go.
Alex, those were submitted last stream. Oh, okay. We're showing them. I mean, they look great. We received so many entries this week that we try to keep it up. We really try today to show all the entries. But you are doing an awesome job. They have been really inspired by the crown. By
That's
illustration.
great. Yeah.
Oh, Mariam, it's a dream you had. Okay. She was dreaming about a frog and very intense dream, Mariam.
Let's see.
Okay, so what are you trying to do now, Corey? See that you add a new layer.
Yeah, so I like. It's nice having the shadows separated from the light areas, because then you can kind of like add gradients to the shadows that sort of like give this quality of like reflected light, which I think always like expands the kind of depth that you can get in an illustration. So it kind of gives the impression that there's like light coming up from below that's just hitting the shadow areas.
Yeah. Maybe a neon light.
Yeah.
On the building. Makes sense.
Yeah, I like that.
Nice.
Cool. And another thing I like about having the shadow separated is that you can add a clipping mask to the shadow layer.
Okay.
And so I've got
to paint, or
so I've got this shadow layer that's like the texture that I added.
Wow.
And then I can put a layer above it, create a clipping mask. And then I can kind of like paint on top of the shadows that I've already defined. Let's see. I like blue for shadows. And I can sort of add these. I'll turn it up so you can see it better.
Okay.
Add these like kind of like core shadows. So it's like there's a darker area where the light hits the shadow. Which is generally how lighting works. So it's just another thing to give your renderings like a little more depth. And it's nice because like everything you paint is just gonna stay inside the bounds of the shadow area. I think actually I'll go even darker. And kind of blend it a little more so it's a little softer.
What are you looking for? Special brush?
Yeah, I'm looking for the watercolor guys. I really like the quality of those brushes.
Oh, the watercolor. Yeah. It's to be true, yeah. He used a 3D character for that you can see on the left, actually, for the reference, and also a real picture. I guess it adds more information for the lights.
Yeah, exactly.
Texture, how it behaves on the skin, the hair. see if we have more entries. Yeah, we have 2 more entries. If you want to check, we have some Marmot King. Nice illustration. See, very cute.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love that. It's lovely.
Ooh.
Oh, it's very mysterious. Oh, it's a skeleton.
Is it Poseidon?
Things aren't going so well for Poseidon.
Yeah, he couldn't be in a cave. Didn't work, yeah. Good job. Keep sharing. If you want to check the role of the contest, there is a contest tab next to the chat. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean Kick. Yeah. Good one. So 2 things also that we mentioned I wanted to share with our friends in Photoshop. So make sure to update to the new Photoshop CC 2018 and check the new brushes panel. And here, this is where you can install brushes coming from and created by Kyle Webster. So you click on Get More Brushes, you jump to adobe.com, and you select the pack that you want to install. Okay, you download, you click on the file, and it will be added to your list. As you can see here, you can now create folders. So you have letterers, the mega pack with tons of brushes in the mega pack. Just use the one that you like, and you can organize your brushes now with folders. And it's a great improvement. Yesterday also we were mentioning, let me go back to my classic workspace. The fact that you said, oh, maybe I can do the buildings in Photoshop. So
yeah.
So a quick introduction to 3D in Photoshop and extrusion. So if you draw a shape, so use a vector tool like this. So it can be really any shape.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a 3D menu, and this is where you have some basic commands such as new extrusion from the selected layer, or it can be a path too. And then Photoshop will ask you want to switch to the 3D workspace. Okay. And my disk is full. Okay, so I have to delete some files, and we will be back.
Okay.
Like, really? Try again, but before sharing, I want to make sure it works. Okay, so this is working, sorry. So it jumps to the 3D space, and now you can rotate the shape. You can move, I mean, you have all the tools. And you have a new properties panel just for 3D.
Oh, cool.
So this is where you can say, I want to change the extrusion depth. You can also use the taper to make it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So you have some basic properties that you can use. There is also, I think it's here. I can bend. Yeah, here. You know, like if you want to create a bump.
Oh, wow.
On some faces. So inflate strength. And you can twist, but be careful with this one. So you have like some, and you can combine layers. You can check the material. You can also directly be active on the light.
Oh, cool.
The camera. So
that's nice. Yeah,
especially for buildings like basic shapes. I feel that you can maybe.
I could just use that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe use Photoshop, and this can help.
Does it have to be a vector shape, or can you just
no? You can try also with even a selection. You can extrude any type of path.
Oh man, that's great. Definitely want to try that.
Mm-hmm. Hamad, Photoshop 3D with the dimension. So with Photoshop 3D, you can create actually extrude, for instance, from a text layer to create 3D text. Export a OBJ file and then open it in Dimension. Dimension is really like once your 3D model is ready, how you can place it in a picture and an environment to create a photorealistic render. And you can change the lights, you can change the materials, all the textures, the lights, and the 3D objects are also available on Adobe Stock. So yeah, it's not really the same. And last week, if you want to watch the replay, we had 4 graphic designers and packaging. Yeah, Corey was watching.
Oh yeah, that was great. I love that.
And they created amazing packages, and also you, like the Adobe Live viewers, they shared amazing pictures created with the Dimension, and I was really impressed.
Yeah, Adobe Dimension seems like a really, really cool product. I do a lot of patterns and stuff for projects, and I feel like it would be cool to like mock those up on different stuff in Dimension.
Yeah,
gonna try it.
And now what's good is that with Dimension, when you have a 3D object, if you create a pattern or anything in Illustrator, just add it to your Creative Cloud library and you drag and drop the illustration on the 3D object, and it will map everything. So
that's awesome.
I think it's Alex in the chat who said, "Oh, this guy must have cold feet." In the illustration, yeah.
No, it's Miami.
Yeah, it's Miami. It's so warm.
It's so warm. I think I'm gonna add some highlights.
Okay. So how would you do that? Do you have a mask for highlights or no?
It's the same mask that the rest of the figure is on.
Okay.
This here, I should just name it Zeus. This is all Zeus. And the
Helen is asking, do you have an Instagram account?
I do, yeah. It's just Corey Brickley illustration.
Oh.
I think it's on my Behance. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's a link to it.
Oh, okay, let me check because maybe there is a
Behance. Yeah, I'm pretty.
Maybe there's a. I'm pretty sure. Corey Brickley, Instagram. Oh no, because on Behance you said it's a Velvet.
Oh no, that's old. Yeah.
It's old. You have to update your Behance. So it's Corey Brickley illustration, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry about that. that? Is that green screen? There's like...
No, it's a full red.
Okay.
It's a glitch.
Gotcha.
It's not on Instagram, don't worry.
Thought it was broken.
Okay.
Screen?
Okay, so working on the highlights now. This new layer.
Yeah.
So how do you use the gradient? What is it for?
The gradient kind of
To
just
be a global.
yeah, it gives everything like a cohesive
Okay.
sort of feel. But it's making this highlight kind of this
Ooh.
bluish color.
Yeah.
Which could be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll just work with that.
Okay.
See how it goes.
You have new followers on Instagram now.
Hooray! That's like the only social media thing I use, so I'm glad.
Oh, good.
People are finding me there.
We have 3 more entries for the contest.
Okay.
We have this crazy crone.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Crazy.
That is crazy. I love the colors.
Yeah. It reminds me
Great
of color
concept.
theme. This one also.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
Very good. And the crone queen.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. Nice portrait. Very regal. I like
Good
that
job.
fish a lot.
Yeah, the fishes are.
Fish is great. I love the little fish
The little
cards.
fish up.
Yeah.
Oh, they love your Instagram, so that's cool. New
Oh,
followers,
thank
yeah. He will post
you.
more and more.
Yeah. That's good.
You should post this one. This illustration.
I will. I need to send it to myself somehow.
Yeah, I will send it to you.
Before I leave. Yeah, that would be great. Okay, I think I'm actually gonna reduce the gradient map a little because it's kind
And
of.
he's asking, are there even more entries today? Yeah, good question, Helen. Yeah, we need to do the math, maybe. Maybe you have more entries today. Good question.
What's that?
Yesterday we had a lot of entries, and Helen is asking if we have even more entries today. Maybe. And remember to be active in the chat. In about 10 minutes, we will randomly pick someone who has been active, and it's an opportunity to win these 3 illustrations created on Adobe Live by Rob Generate, the third, Jingwei, and Christine Heron. So stay tuned. We will pick someone in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, these are really nice posters.
Hi Yuri, thanks for joining. If you are joining, we are with Corey, who is working on this illustration since Tuesday. Now adding some highlights in this Miami Vice mood. Vaporwave.
Yeah. All the kids love vaporwave.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ahmad is like, pick me. I'm very active. Yeah, what was it? It's an algorithm, so it's just code. Has no feeling.
Aw.
Hi, thanks for joining from, I see Yi and Jenny from Switzerland. Il, thanks for watching. Which part of Switzerland? The French side, the Italian side, the German side, the Swiss side? Kendra says that she loves seeing the progress. Yeah, it's quite impressive.
Thank you.
Olivia is asking if Jamila is happy to be featured in your illustration or used as a reference for your illustration.
Yes. Yeah. Happy. Yeah, I think so. She's definitely okay with it.
Okay. You fly back tomorrow?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, you will see tomorrow.
I'm excited to see my dog. I miss my dog.
Daniel is asking, how do you find colors for your composition? Not only for this one, but in general. Like, do you have a process? Or?
There's actually, a lot of times you can just pick a couple colors that you really like, and then there's this cool app called Coolors, which is like COOLORS, and you plug in the ones that you like and lock them, and then it like generates other colors that are complementary to those colors.
Yeah.
So that's a good way to pick out a palette. There's a really nice app that you can get if you go to find extensions on Exchange called Color Friends, which is very nice. It like it'll show you the colors that are like, if you want to go brighter and then warmer, like you want to pick this color, or if you want to go darker and cooler, pick this color. It's really nice. It takes a lot of the guesswork out.
Nice. So we have a service too, like it's color.adobe.com. You want to check?
Oh, cool. That looks great.
With also a color wheel, and you can force, like you can say, okay, complementary, and then it will force the complementary picture.
Oh, wow.
And you can.
Oh, that's way better. I gotta use that.
Compounds, shades, and it's also a community based. So if you do explore, and if we type Miami, these are themes created by Creative Cloud members, and this is how they were inspired by Miami. So I don't know.
Oh man.
And what's cool is that if you like this one, for instance, you can say download or just save, and it will appear in your Creative Cloud library in Photoshop, Illustrator.
Wow, that's great. I'm so happy to learn about this.
Yeah. It's just the appetizer, Corey. I will show you something else. Do we have the adapter? I will be back. Keep talking.
Okay. Hey, everyone. I'm continuing to add highlights. How's everyone feeling? Yes, there is a lot of pink and teal in Miami. I don't know. I've never actually been there, but I assume. Why would artists lie about that?
I assume from the TV shows.
Miami Vice, yeah. Lots of pink and teal.
Okay, so there's something else. Oh yeah, so by the way, this is a cover. It's designed by Javier Garcia, who was one of the guests of Adobe Live. He's a graphic designer based in San Francisco. And let's say that you really like this these colors, the way he works with it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you just have to put it in front of you. This is the first time that this art director is actually useful.
Oh no.
Okay, we use the GoPro. That's fine. There we go. And then I'm using Adobe Capture which is a free application. You can capture shapes. You can actually there is a new feature. Let's try this one. You can recognize typefaces now. It's brand new.
Whoa.
So this one is crazy. Let's try a quartet. Okay, so I say quartet.
Uh-huh.
I should have done a better job with the crop actually. Yeah, so it's a little bit confused by the first one.
Yeah.
But it will tell you on typekits which typefaces have the same energy, and I can say, oh, actually I dig this one, and it will sync it automatically with your fonts, you know.
That's awesome.
But what I wanted to show you is the color feature. So if you do this, continue up, just have to point, you know, and you can freeze and say, okay, I really want to pick this. Make sure I got also this greenish one. I already get it. The background here. And it will create a color theme based on the picture that you take.
Oh, that's so smart.
And you can still edit everything. Use the color wheel. And you press save, and boom, it's in Photoshop.
You're blowing my mind. This is crazy. You guys have been busy.
So yeah, new ways of working with colors.
That's
creating
super cool.
color themes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know in the chat who is using Capture for colors. It's free. iOS and Android. Mariam is like, you didn't watch the Adobe Max keynote? Come on, Corey.
Oh,
Need to catch
no.
up. So the replay of the keynote is available on the Creative Cloud YouTube channel. Actually, I invite all of you to watch the keynote, which is about 2 hours of content. But this is like at Max. It was 3 weeks ago when we unveiled all the new features, the roadmap, the vision. It ends with an amazing demonstration of Adobe Sensei, which is our artificial intelligence
Oh,
platform.
cool. Yeah. What does your artificial intelligence platform do?
They do a lot, but you don't see it. That's why it's so smart.
Oh, no. That's so cool.
Like, we just use some Sensei technology, actually, to recognize the fonts, match them with typekit. Just this image recognition is maybe one of the most used feature.
Oh, yeah.
Also, like when you upload, so let's say you contribute to Adobe Stock. Okay, you take a picture, you upload it to Stock. Adobe Stock will directly tell you what is in the picture. So it will tell you, okay, I see a dog, I see a sea, I see a plane.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And it's machine learning, so the more you upload picture, the smarter it gets. It's super impressive.
That's amazing.
Muge, you're done in lead capture. Okay, cool. Yeah, you should. Romain, yeah, the type is amazing. Capture can do more now. Also, if you watched the stream last week about dimension, you can create 3D materials for dimension. I tried last week with my skin, actually, with my hand. It worked, but it was very creepy. Yeah, but it worked. Okay, we are about to pick someone in the chat who might win the 3 illustrations by Rob, Jing, and Christine. So we give you 3 minutes. Be very active in the chat. Make sure to say something, to sign in, say hi, say where you're from, anything. So the application he used for the 3D character was, what was the name again?
Design Doll.
Yeah, Design Doll. If you are a Creative Cloud member, you should check Adobe Fuse because it's one of the use case of Fuse. You can import 3D models, make a pose, import in Photoshop, and you have a good reference.
Yeah.
But you can also do more, like you can do 3D animation. And so. Okay, here we go. The chat goes crazy. To create textures, yeah, you can use Adobe Capture too. You can create patterns too that you can use in Photoshop.
Oh, nice.
You haven't seen this one? Oh, okay. Yeah, because you were telling me that you are creating patterns.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Maybe we plug this back. Okay. Not showing. Okay. Plug it again. Oh, I know why. Oh, maybe here. Okay, one more time. Otherwise, we give up. Here we go. Okay, so patterns here. Again, using the camera. Ooh. It works like a kaleidoscope, you see.
Oh, wow.
So you have different shapes. And you can zoom in.
Oh, man, that looks really cool.
And the idea is to, this one is not too bad, is to create a seamless pattern.
Yeah.
So you can still fine tune it, afterwards.
Wow, that looks really cool.
Good.
Yeah.
And I can save, and it's in my library. So if I open Photoshop, I double click and it will fill in the background with the pattern.
That's awesome.
That's it.
Oh, that's super cool. I feel like that especially works well with something like this where it's like simple
with geometric shapes. Yeah. If you take a picture of something that is very busy with a lot of texture,
right?
It will be busy. It will like,
some people like busy patterns.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Why not? Okay, Matt, let me know when we pick someone to get the posters. Ah, he's back. Mr. Adobe Live Team, if you want to choose someone. Because they're all typing like crazy for 3 minutes now. Like their fingers are bleeding on the keyboards. Me. Okay, we're running the script, so this is coming. But again, thanks for joining, everyone. Had an amazing week with you. And if this is the first time you're watching Adobe Live, we are now live every week, every Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. The Adobe Live show on Behance. Oh, and I think this is someone who has been with us for 3 days, actually. So congratulations to Heidi Morrow. You will receive the posters. Yay, good job. Heidi, check your private messages. You will receive Mr. T by Robzilla, the Swimming Pool by Jingwei, and the Travel Tags by Christine Herron. And there is one more opportunity to win the illustrations. It will be during our next show, which will start in about 55 minutes with Sophie Diao, who is the illustrator at Google. She's one of the designers of the Google Doodles. And she will be back with Kathleen.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to see her live streams yet because I'm leaving when they happen. But I'm really excited. I really love her work. Yeah.
Yeah, she wanted to talk to you actually.
Oh really?
Yeah, so
cool.
You should stay.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, she wanted to meet you. And I saw someone asking for portfolio reviews. Okay, this is something we can try. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that sounds awesome. I would love to
look
do
at
that.
Gus first.
Yeah.
Is it okay if we take some portfolio reviews entries? Yeah? Okay, so if you want your portfolio to be reviewed, we won't be able to review all the portfolios, but just type in the chat, please review my portfolio. And then in about maybe 10 minutes, we will ask Corey to do some live critique. Please,
yeah, that sounds great.
Portfolio, if it deals with illustration,
Yeah.
If it deals with architecture, we can try to give some advice.
That looks like a good building.
Yeah, looks like concrete.
Actually, I probably have opinions.
Okay, like, yeah, we already have like 100 requests for portfolio reviews. So yeah, sorry, we have to make a selection. It's tough. We won't be able to review all of them, but we'll do our best. And let me know, guys, how do you want to handle that? Maybe in the top right corner of the document, you can add some links.
Oh, I just realized his foot is...
Yeah, what's happening with the foot?
It's floating over the railing. I have to fix that.
Ah.
It's got an MC Escher foot.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Good catch. Liana, sorry, if you have questions, you can ask your questions now. It's a perfect time.
Yeah, I'll take questions. I would love to answer questions.
I want to know if Photoshop has a filter for creating patterns. Actually, there is a pattern feature, not filter, but feature in Photoshop. Yeah, you can check tutorials on adobe.com. It's quite easy. I received 2 more entries for the contest. So there is this sad cat trying to enjoy the party.
Oh no, that's such a grumpy cat.
And the king on a turtle. Oh, he looks like Petit Prince, huh? A little bit, but on a turtle.
Yes. Well, the little prince went on many adventures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not this one?
Why not a turtle? I love that.
Yeah, thanks. Turtle King, yeah. Okay, so now you're adding a blue gradient. Oh, it's for the top of the stairs. You want to add some light? Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, very subtle, but it makes a huge difference. You can tell.
Yeah, it's just kind of like an atmospheric thing. I also added some light coming from down here, hitting the side of the building. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just a nice atmospheric thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so they are talking about the character's right hand. What's happening? Should it hold the rail? The right hand? What's happening?
Yep. Whoops.
Oh.
Good catch.
Good
Thanks,
catch,
everyone.
The character is almost
It's
hanging.
just kind of...
Almost. And it's good to have, like 300 art directors.
Yeah. I think I'm going to start
Helping
doing
you.
like Twitch or something.
Yeah.
People can catch all the mistakes I make.
Muge, good. We reviewed Muge's portfolio 2 weeks ago, and she made some edits. Awesome. I will check.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I think it was with. Was it 2 weeks ago or last week? I think it was with Kenny Coyle, but maybe I'm wrong. Adriana was obsessed by this hand. She was like, oh, I hope he will fix it.
I really appreciate that. I should change this shadow so it's doing a cast shadow on his hand.
Okay, I'm loading some portfolio, which just have a look before, and then we can start reviewing some. Okay, let me have a look before.
Before?
Yeah, just checking the portfolios, and then we can have a look. Okay. Ready for some portfolio reviews?
Yes, yeah.
So we have
sounds great.
Danny Lee from Moscow, Russia. Do motion graphics, illustration, and visual effects.
Those are beautiful. You don't need a portfolio review.
Yeah. I mean, thanks for sharing, man. Yeah.
Those are gorgeous.
Let's look at some illustration work. Animation, print design. Yeah, you know 3D, Danny.
Yeah, it looks like they also are Beeple fans.
Using Photoshop and After Effects and Cinema 4D.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think most people who do Cinema 4D bring their work into Adobe at some point.
Yeah.
Just because
After Effects or Photoshop. Yeah.
You gotta make it look good. I mean, Cinema 4D makes it look good, but it looks even better.
Some brand identity. Wow, nice.
Wow, that's some advanced stuff.
Yeah, it's too good, Danny. It's too good.
It's too good.
It's too
Sorry,
good.
I can't help you. It's too good.
Make sure to follow Danny in the chat. And we have Geneviève. Oh, guess what? She's from Miami.
Yay!
Geneviève Lacroix. Okay. So she says, hello, thank you for visiting. Oh, very good intro. I like that. I combine traditional and digital media to create illustrations for prints. I see. Which one do you want to see? Like when you look at the portfolio like this? Is there when you...
Oh, those are all so good. I like all of them.
I can tell she does some collage, like she's mixing a little bit of everything.
I really like the figures in those ones. There's a lot of energy there.
Here?
That's nice. I like the texture added to them. Yeah, there's so much like movement and energy in those characters.
Nice. And there is a very good introduction to this project, so we know what this is. We know the tools that you used.
Very nice.
And the portfolio looks very clean. I mean, look at this work.
Yeah, I think I love that one, the Marfa, Texas one.
Wow.
That's great. That's beautiful.
Awesome.
It was really nice palette and textures.
Yeah, very good job.
Am I allowed to give notes? Because if I could say anything, it's just like a little more variety in the cactus shapes. I think having a few bigger ones, maybe some that like break this
To break
this skyline here.
Space.
Yeah, could be nice. But it's beautiful piece. I love it.
Very good job, Geneviève. Yeah, let us know also, Geneviève, because you don't say it here, but what you use for this. Is it purely Photoshop work, or do you mix the traditional technique also for this one to create the texture? Would be interesting to understand what you use, but yeah.
Those shapes are pretty clean. It might be Illustrator.
Oh, it's a rainy day. You could use this one for yesterday's contest. Rainy day.
That would have been cheating.
Yeah, looks good.
That looks really good, though.
Some animation.
Those colors are nice.
Yeah, did you use Photoshop also with the timeline to create the animation? I guess so, with just a few layers. I like this detail.
Yeah.
Very nice detail.
Yeah, that looks like a Photoshop animation to me.
Maybe you could move the chicken also could do. Chicken's head.
That's great.
Yeah,
awesome work.
Saying congratulations. Yeah. Oh, this works out too good. Oh, Olivia. Olivia was in the chat. Here we go.
Oh, Olivia. What are you doing here? These are great.
We know this fish. It's a cute fish.
Oh, I know that fish.
Okay, what else do you do, Olivia? Maybe you should write a small introduction, Olivia. It's always good. And from Philadelphia, so you know Olivia.
Yeah.
She's from your.
Yeah. No, I know Olivia. Olivia's been to my house.
Look at that.
Yeah, I really like that lion poster. I know you submitted that to Society of Illustrators. It's really beautiful.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's a great movie, Lion. Well,
I haven't seen it.
No, you should. It's a really amazing story. It's a true story. So,
yeah, I think my partner Jamila saw it. She said it was really good.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, it's a great poster. I like how you can discover the silhouette of the character here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just playing with the lights. Yeah, very good job.
Yeah, I feel like the only thing I would say is it's not immediately obvious what these projects were for. Even if they're like personal projects, I think it's good to
say it. Yeah.
Kind of contextualize like who the client would be if it was like client work.
Or what inspired you, like why do you want to do something about the Snow Queen?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I love the Snow Queen piece too. It's really strong stuff.
And also it starts with a very strong portfolio just about illustration, and you have also some branding. So it's always like a piece of advice that we give is that don't hesitate to curate what you want to put on your portfolio and don't put everything. Like if you want to be perceived as an illustrator, and if you don't really like branding, maybe you can just remove it, like you don't have to say that you can create a logo,
Yeah.
So make sure to feature what you want to be reached for. So for instance, a magazine searching for editorial illustrations, if they look at a strong portfolio with only illustrations, then I think we have more impact than something with a little bit of branding, a little bit of motion. And also different styles, maybe because here it's a very homogeneous style, like you can tell. And then when you look at this, it's completely different. So do you want to keep sharing that? And these are the types of questions. Oh, here you show the process. It's very good.
Yeah, that's a cool process shot for sure.
But yeah, these are the types of questions I would ask. But good job.
Oh, man. People are screaming to have their portfolios reviewed.
We have Dorina. Where are you from? From Bulgaria. Okay. It's a rainy day. Oh, I wonder what inspired you. I guess it was for yesterday. Thanks for sharing that. Oh, Inktober also. Yeah, we talked about it yesterday. Cool. Like Inktober, some caricatures. Okay, looks like it's a lot of traditional drawing. Animator education. Okay, still a student based in Bulgaria. Character design, environment design. Okay, good. I want to see some caricatures. Is this something that you tried? Caricatures?
No.
No?
I'm very bad at caricatures. Those are cool.
Yeah. Ah, that's good.
Yeah, those are nice. I think the likenesses are cool. If I could suggest one thing, I think I was talking about this yesterday or the day before. I think generally it's a good idea if you're going to be like rendering something through painting, is to you want to start by having a light and a dark area, and it seems like here you're kind of like focusing on the midtones.
Oh, okay.
And that can kind of get sort of muddy if you're just like focusing on like tiny little value changes. I think if you
It's good feedback. Yeah.
are painting, you want to start with light and dark and then add details on top of that. But really strong work.
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
Thanks for sharing. Okay, we can get back to work.
Right. Cool. Yeah. So now I'm adding more textures.
And again, let us know in the chat if you enjoyed portfolio reviews, if you want to see more.
So I got this acrylic texture that I'm applying,
Okay, so how do you do that?
and I can show
Oh,
it.
it's a texture that you got, yeah.
Yeah, I actually
I
painted
remember
this like 3 years ago when I was still in school, and I've been using it in like every single project. I've gotten a lot of mileage out of this texture. It's really nice because it's got like kind of like varied vertical brush strokes.
Very nice.
And I just click and drag, drop it in. And I usually like to use it sitting over shadow areas. So it looks like the shadows are kind of like a thin acrylic wash.
Oh.
Usually when I do textures, I like to set it to overlay because I think that like complements the values and colors underneath the best. And right now you're kind of having a hard time seeing the actual texture quality, so I just kind of like pinch in the endpoints of the levels, and that adds more contrast to the texture. It makes it kind of adds this like sharp detail that you see here. Gives it that kind of like traditional type look. Just kind of bring it over here. And then I've got this nice looking kind of dry brush texture sitting over everything.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Which I like. So yeah. And then, cool. I like to add kind of these grungy film textures, which again I got through Lost and Taken. I think Adobe Stock also has a lot of really good similar textures. But it adds kind of this like, I don't know, sort of like vintage film quality.
Oh yeah, like old film, yeah.
Yeah, because it's sort of got this like spottiness to it. If you just start out, it's always good to like adjust the levels, because if you just add it like that, it's gonna be like really really dirty and really messy. And if you're setting a texture to overlay and you want to keep the values that are underneath, it's good to have the mid-level pointer kind of like at this peak here.
Okay.
So that it's kind of like a more neutral value range. I'm actually gonna bump this up, bump this down to kind of limit the contrast. I want to bring the whole thing down. fiddling with it a little bit. Yeah. So then you got this kind of like nice, like grungy film texture sitting over everything. It just like adds another level of cohesion, makes everything feel like it's part of the same picture or a painting, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of a weird flat color space, so I think I'm gonna add some kind of like soft gradient to it.
Okay. I guess it's so dark that it didn't take the texture that well. So that's why it looks flat now.
Yeah, I think usually it's like the darkest and the lightest areas that tend to show the texture most. And it's kind of like a mid-tone.
Oh, Kyle Webster is back. Hey, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle. Let's see. I'm just going to mess around.
Mm-hmm.
Multiply. Screen. That's kind of nice. I like that.
All right, Shubitu is asking, when is the next live with illustration? It's a good question. Oh, actually, we will have an illustrator. She's awesome. Her name is Shauna X. She's from Brooklyn.
Oh, cool.
I can show you her work. Yeah, this is the type of work that she does.
Oh, wow.
And she, like this type of working exclusively in Illustrator.
Man.
Yeah. And this one is insane. So it's for a volleyball field. Is it?
Oh, that's so cool.
It's huge.
Oh my god.
So yeah, she does a lot, and this is a piece that she did for Adobe actually. This one. So she will be back in December.
That's awesome.
Oh, end of November actually. Sooner. Yeah, at the end of the month. So very soon you will have an illustrator back on Adobe Live. And in January we're working on a lettering live event with lettering
cool.
artists. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm always blown away by letterers. My partner Jamila is like an amazing letterer, and I'm always like, I don't know how like your brain works like that. I just can't think in those terms.
Jamila is in the chat. She's
Hi. I love you. And hi.
If she's a lettering artist, maybe we'll invite her. Who knows?
Oh, you should.
Uh-huh. Jamie, we're going. Let me check her work. Oh, she's an illustrator too.
Yeah, she's a really good illustrator.
Character design. Yeah, she's good.
Mm-hmm.
So we're still getting more entries. We have some Chrome icons that you can use in
Oh, wow,
apps.
cool. Those are nice.
Herbert.
Downtown
Nice work on
crowns.
the, just with simple lines.
Mm-hmm.
Embrace the crown, that's a good one.
That's nice.
That's really,
There should be more
yeah.
embracing of
Very
the
nice
crown.
style. I mean, very nice illustration.
Yeah, it's a good comic book style.
The swan and the crown is in the. You see here?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, it's an old story, right? No.
Black Swan.
Yeah, the black swan, like the king who become the swan. No.
Is that the story? I just know the movie with Natalie Portman.
Oh, but she.
That's the story. That's the ballet. Yeah.
That's the ballet based on the old story. I think so. Yeah, we will
I
get
clearly
there.
wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, we will get there. And yeah, it's a tricky one. And there is Il and Jenny. Oh, Il, yeah, we were talking about you from Switzerland. Look at this king. Glorious
cool.
king.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a super
crown.
Poseidon
Yeah.
type
Few
king.
lines. Good job. Keep sharing. We'll try to feature some more. And in about 15 minutes, we will ask Corey, which one is your favorite one? And you can get a chance to win a Creative Cloud subscription. H2B2 is asking what type of movie do you like or your favorite movies?
Favorite movies?
Yeah, I don't know. With
I
your
don't
dark
know.
universe.
I don't watch movies as much as I used to.
Or TV shows, I don't know. Not even TV shows? No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, why not?
I don't know. I really liked Stranger Things, but I stopped watching it. I haven't had like a lot of time for movie and TV watching. I just rewatched Big last night with Tom Hanks.
Wow. He was young in this movie.
I know.
Wow.
He was adorable, actually. I was like, oh man, I didn't know Tom Hanks was
Didn't
that
know you were
adorable.
Had no idea. Such a mess today.
No, I wouldn't say that.
They're asking about Blade Runner.
Blade Runner.
Yeah. Did you
Oh,
watch
Blade
the new
Runner.
one?
Yeah, it was great.
It's good. It's very good.
Yeah, beautiful movie.
Yeah.
Really great.
Oh, Terry? You didn't approve the new one, Terry?
I didn't like the first one. So.
I didn't like the first one. So it's consistent, Terry.
I actually
So they did a
liked-
good job.
I liked the first one a lot more than the new one, but I thought
it's-
I thought they did
No, they did
a really good job
they
with
did
the
a very
world
good job.
building.
And the script was good. And, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was good. It's very long, Terry, I know. We have Terry White in the studio and he... Yeah, this is Terry White. Yeah, they're asking. Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, movie critic.
He's a movie critic at Hollywood Atlanta. And he's a lot on YouTube, so when it goes beyond 10 minutes, he's done. It's like too long.
That's fair. Yeah.
Way too long. Well, it looks great, Corey. Oh my god. What you added today, it's just insane.
Yeah. I wonder where I started from. I don't remember what it looked like.
Yeah. They can watch the replay. Just have to rewind.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Go back
yeah.
to the beginning.
That's
Yeah.
true.
It's easy with YouTube.
Do I like it with or without lines?
They're all saying hello, Terry. They're all like, hey, Terry.
You guys look at the Behance chat?
Yeah. Behance.net/live. And we're working on a photography stream with a photography Adobe Live event with Terry, where we have photographers taking pictures live in the studio and retouching them in Lightroom CC.
Mm-hmm.
This is coming very soon, with the first week of December. So if you like photography, if you want to know more about photography, learn from the pros, make sure to be there. It will be on Adobe Live, December 5, 6, 7. And Terry is in the chat. He's everywhere. Everywhere.
I saw Olivia say Jamila said the hair is blending into the building. So I think I'm going to fix that.
Oh, yeah. They are tough with you.
I can see that. I see what they're saying.
They
Yeah.
are tough.
They're tough. No, that's good. I like... Oh, wow. Blonde's kind of nice. I like blue. Maybe I'll make his hair blue. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, here we go. Easy.
No.
Happy, Jamila?
No.
Oh, Kyle said that blue is cool.
Blue is cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Here, maybe I'm going to add a gradient to it.
She says that it's like a cotton candy puff. Yeah. Okay, we have a few more entries.
Okay.
We have a monkey. Monkey.
Hey!
Hey, you.
King of the jungle.
Hello. It's by Kevena.
That's really cute.
Yeah, I like the eyes. Very simple, but it works. Ashley, oh, okay, mixing 3 crowns with blending modes.
Mm-hmm. That's
interesting
cool, yeah.
shape, yeah. It creates something here that is interesting, almost like a skull. You know?
Yeah, it looks like a little...
That would be awesome to explore that and see, like, if you merge three crowns, maybe if you can create a new shape, such as a skull.
Yeah.
And then it's a direct reference to Hamlet, Shakespeare. I mean, you can go crazy.
Oh, wow.
See? Yeah?
That's smart.
Yeah. Ashley. Wakar. Wow. Okay. Another
cool.
crown. Yeah.
Yeah.
A reference to someone who... He came back, actually. He came back from the
Oh,
down,
I
you
see.
know, like,
Yeah. Crown of Thorns.
And this one is a crazy one. It almost looks like, like this portrait that you can reverse. See what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
you rotate it and it's something else, like a sword or something.
Oh, yeah, I see that. I like that
Okay.
mouth.
Keep sharing. You have 5 more minutes. Make sure to submit your entries. And then in about 20 minutes, we will welcome... someone is speaking to me. We welcome Sophie Diao with Kathleen. And yes, I did.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Is the winner picked or randomly? Okay, Marcos. So when you enter the contest, so we feature your work, and this is really the most interesting and playful part of the contest is to see what you create as you are watching Adobe Live, and how you can get inspired by our guests. And then at the end of the show, it's not randomly picked. We will ask Corey. He will have a very hard mission.
Very hard choice, yeah.
Very hard choice, and you have to pick one.
Is a part of it.
And the illustrator will get a 1-year Creative Cloud subscription, full one. You hope you win, Marcos. Aha, we'll see. Marcos, let me check. Who are you? Did we feature your work, Marcos, already? Not sure. Marcos. Oh, yeah. Isoto wants to know like how it works, like the business side. So let's say a magazine is calling you to create this illustration.
Mm-hmm. What's the
you don't have to explain how much do you charge, but like what is the process, to estimate like the price of this work.
Yeah, I don't know. It kind of depends on how much time I think it'll take, how like complex of an illustration they want.
Okay. So do you share examples of illustrations, and depending on the complexity, you say, okay, this type of illustration will take more time, or
Yeah, it really depends on the client, because I have like spent a long time on projects that had like a relatively small budget, but it was a project I was like really excited about.
okay. So you invested time for them because you like the project.
Yeah, and you just kind of have to figure, especially with like editorial, that the budgets are going to be smaller than they are with like advertising or any kind of corporate thing. But a lot of times editorial jobs will then lead to advertising jobs, which do generally have like much bigger budgets. So I don't know. I think just being upfront and like asking them like, hey, what is your budget? And then saying like, okay, well, like generally I would want to charge this much, and then kind of meeting somewhere in the middle so everyone's happy. But I mean, generally, clients know how much they can spend, so it's just a matter of asking them and having that conversation.
Yeah. And you have an agent now, so
Yeah. Yeah.
She takes care of the conversation. I can tell. She's good.
Yeah, you can tell that they really care about their artists, which is nice.
Yeah, which is nice. Daniel is asking how to become a cool artist like you. Danny, who is from Russia. Remember we saw the portfolio of Danny with a crazy 3D work. You know, the first portfolio.
Oh, that was...
Yeah, you're cool.
You're already a cool artist.
Way
Yeah, what are
too
you talking
cool.
about?
Way too cool, Danny. Okay, 1 more minute and we have to review the entries, Corey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Time flies, huh?
Yeah, I thought I had like another hour left. Oh no, I gotta wrap this up.
I can tell they are all sharing like crazy now. Always sending at the last minute. That's good. Okay, in 10 seconds.
10 seconds I have to review?
Yeah.
Okay. Too much pressure.
Ready? Okay. Let's review some entries.
Okay.
So that's a new one. With a cartoonish
Oh,
style.
nice. Yeah.
The worm. It's nice.
Oh, yeah. Little worm creeping around that skull.
And there's something here.
Something sinister.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that. Nice portraits.
That's nice. Is that digital? It looks, yeah.
It looks so. Yeah, it looks digital.
Yeah. There's some good texturing on that. I love the eyes.
Kirsten. Yeah, good job. Let us know what you use. It's very good. Oh, more photo composition. Liberty Island. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
cool.
a crown. Yeah.
That's a that's a crown.
That's a crown.
I like that. I like that
I like
design.
the coordinates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Game of Thrones. Yeah. Why not? A new TV show on HBO.
Oh, is that a show?
No.
No.
Could be.
It's a Game of Thrones joke.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Wow.
So what's happening there?
I really like that.
Yeah. Nice style.
Yeah.
And
Nice figures.
That's the crown, I guess. Yeah. With nice figures. 4 colors. Yeah. Oh. Thursdays are just the best.
Oh, we had a pig
Yeah.
one yesterday. I love.
Yeah, now we have the cactus. Here it's
I really like
Josephine
that figure. That's really
from
cute.
Sweden. Very cute. Very good lettering too. Oh,
Hey,
the force.
there he is.
It's Ruben from Brooklyn. He used Illustrator or Photoshop. Nice.
Cool, cool.
And then we're back.
That one, yeah.
And we're back.
Nice, really nice entries.
I'm trying to show them all.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see which one was the last. Maybe you have one more? Yeah. Oh, yeah. The dark one.
Oh, yeah. Very
And now it's
mysterious.
the time of the day that you prefer
Okay.
when you have to choose
I
one.
have no idea. I really like Olivia's.
Olivia is the fish. This
That
one
one's
is
neat. Darth Vader's good. I like the pig. I really like that one. That one's really good.
and that one. How do you feel, Corey? Not easy, huh?
I really like the 4-color one. I don't know. Is it weird? I feel like I'm always picking ones that look nothing like my style, but I feel like that's what I'm always impressed with. Yeah, I love that one. The 4-color
The 4
one.
colors one.
Who did that one?
I'm not sure.
Okay. It's really nice. Let me see the other one. Sorry. I like the frog one and the gopher one and the fish one. I like all the animal ones. I think I'm gonna have to go with the 4-color one, but I
Yeah,
really love
why
all of
not?
them.
I mean, it's your choice, yeah.
I really like that one. I can't say exactly why. I just really like it.
Okay.
I really like the texture. I really like the figures and the composition. That one's really beautiful to me.
It speaks to you. Yeah, that's great.
I picked that one. Yeah.
Congratulations.
A lot of
to,
great ones.
This illustrator. Samantha. Congratulations, Samantha.
Congratulations,
Good job.
Samantha.
Yeah.
Great job.
Is it Samantha Q Solo? Yeah? Yeah, she said thank you. Yeah, good job, Samantha. And make sure to check her portfolio. I guess, just looking at the avatar, I can tell that she must do amazing work. And she has a very strong style. So, yeah, congratulations. You will receive a private message on Behance to get a 1-year Creative Cloud subscription.
Yeah.
And be even more creative.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Congrats. Okay, so what time is it, Corey?
250.
2:50.
Yes. Should I finish? I'll finish.
You want to finish?
Yeah.
You have 1 minute. Yeah, you can
I have
try.
1 minute.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's enough. That's fine.
That's enough.
But I can send you the file if you want to add some stuff, It's not a challenge. If you want to work on it,
That'd be great.
yeah, we can
Yeah.
do that. Don't worry, Corey.
Okay.
I know you. You like pressure, but
It's true.
not at this level. But thanks for sharing your process. So,
Yeah.
if we have
Yeah.
to recap, you used on day one a reference of Jamina, who is also in the chat, and on the left here,
Yeah.
a 3D model. Started with the character on the stairs, and the stairs are 3D. Yeah, that you
Yes.
imported.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then watch the episode of day 2. It's available on the Creative Cloud YouTube channel, but you use Cinema 4D, Illustrator actually, and
Mhm.
Cinema 4D to create the buildings,
Yeah.
import the landscapes in Photoshop, and then started to work on the lights, gradients, a lot of layers,
Mhm.
using Kai's brushes to add texture. And today you worked on the shadows, the highlight, the mist,
Yeah.
and you gave the
Nice.
final look of the
Finishing
picture.
touches,
Like
yeah.
if you compare this look with yesterday, I mean, it's
Yeah.
night and day. It's super different.
I think I can.
It looks great.
Yeah, this is what it looked like
Yeah, what do you think? People in the chat, like,
all
did
better.
you enjoy the process? Did you enjoy Corey's illustration?
I had a lot of fun
you
making
did,
it.
yeah, you liked it? Yeah, you did an amazing job because it's first.
Thanks, Kyle.
Yeah, not easy to work live, you know,
Yeah.
answer questions at the same time. And you worked on a Mac when usually you work on a PC. So yeah, I think you did an amazing job.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you. I had a
Very
lot
good.
of fun. This was really amazing. Thank
Yeah,
you so much.
Liked it? Okay, good.
I really appreciate this opportunity.
Cool.
Thank you so much.
And thanks everyone for watching. So it's not over. If you were working on an entry for the contest, maybe you submitted the entry, we will feature it during the next show because we will be back at the top of the hour in about 7 minutes with Kathleen and Sophie Diao, who is in the studio. So
Yeah, really
we're
exciting.
good. And Sophie, Corey will stay for you. So you can chat after.
Yeah.
He wanted to meet you too. He wanted to chat too. So I think that's good also to see all these Adobe Live guests, you know,
Yeah.
connecting. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Okay, yeah, you have a lot of positive feedback. They really enjoyed it. So thanks again, Corey.
Thanks, guys. This was so fun.
And make sure to follow Corey on Behance and on Instagram. Okay, stay in touch. And stay tuned. We will be back in a few minutes with Sophie and Kathleen. Bye, everyone.
Bye.